Hey YouTube, what's going on? So in today's video tutorial, I'm going to show you guys how you can create a 303 style sound within the soft synth Vital. So let's get right into it. I'm going to load Vital up here on an empty MIDI track, and we've got the initialized preset. So it sounds like this. Okay, so it's just a saw wave here, and the first thing that I'm going to do is I am going to change the ADSR settings. So I'm going to bring this down, I'm going to bring our sustain down, and basically what that's going to do is it's going to make the sound a little bit pluckier. Right, so this envelope controls how long this sound stays on for, when the sound kind of swells in, these types of things. So we're going to set the decay to a time that's a little bit shorter, and the sustain all the way down so that we can get kind of a pluck. And then what I'll do here is I'll just turn on unison and bring it to a point where it sounds decent enough. So we have some interest going on within the stereo field there. And I'm going to route this wave into the filter here. And I'll use the envelope to control the filter cutoff. So I'm going to go down here and go into the matrix, and we can see how much has been applied to that cutoff. Right, so this is just kind of snapping the filter from a higher point in the frequency spectrum down to this area. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to apply a whole bunch of resonance and drive, because the 303 is that characterizes the sound of the Roland 303. And let's change the blending a little bit here, because we don't want a ton of low end. And again, all of this is just personal preference, and it's very dependent on the mix that you're actually working on and where you want the sound to sit. But this is just kind of a general idea of how you can create or start creating the basics of a 303 type sound. So. I'm going to turn this filter on as well. I'm going to turn it to the dirty style, and maybe let's just kind of mess with some of these here and see if we can find something that removes. This is like a band pass actually. Route filter 1 into filter 2 by using this button. And let's apply some more drive, why not? And one thing that I can do as well with this mod wheel here is I can apply it to the filter cutoff of both of these. And so now when I open my mod wheel on the keyboard, you can kind of get like a sweeping effect, and you can change the amount of that effect within the matrix here. So let's see, what else can we do? I am going to go into the effects section here now, and I'm going to turn on some more distortion. I'll put that at the top here, and we can go through the different styles and find a type that we like. Soft sounds pretty cool. You get like a lot of bite in the high end there. Alright, let's just leave it on the hard clip style for now, and let's go post filter here. So after the sound is routed out of the filters, it's coming into this distortion, and let's change the blend so that we're not distorting some of the lower harmonics. We're just kind of maintaining the overall balance, kind of tonal balance here, without muddying things up too much. And then, you know what, let's put another oscillator an octave up and route that into these filters here. And why don't we use the envelope to kind of have it jump down in level, which needs to be switched, I believe. Let's do that for oscillator 1 as well, just to give it even more snap. And let's apply this to the band pass as well. Okay, so we're getting somewhere. Why don't we try a little bit of multi-band compression, because, you know, in these styles of sounds and in today's EDM scene, everything's kind of squashed to shit. So let's just reduce some of the dynamics and pull out the highs even more. And then we'll put some spatial effects here, just to give the sound a little bit of interest. Why not put some delay and put this in stereo mode, and let's adjust the frequency band so that we're not allowing too many lows to pass through and have them bounce around and muddy things up. What else can we do? Why not put a phaser? Because we're not going for like the classic 303 sound, we're going for something more modern, which is, you know, it has its roots kind of in that basic design. But and let's put some reverb. Go back to that other art pattern we had before. So we'll pull some of the lows out, dampen some of the lows as well, and cut some of the highs and mix this in appropriately. So it's giving space, but it's not taking the entire sound over. Let's go with another oscillator. I don't know, what do we got here? I don't know how to use this synth. Yeah, I literally don't know how to use this synth, so help, help. Where are the rest of the waveforms? Hello? Why is it because I'm working in offline mode? Anyways, so let's pretend I know what I'm doing and that I put some, oh, there we go, white noise, cool. And use this again, this same envelope to control the level. And route this guy to these filters. That's just for some texture. And let's put this, let's get the pan going here. Why not? So now that LFO is going to go back and forth, and I'm enabling bipolar mode so that the white noise will go left and right in your headphones or stereo field. Add some more interest to the sound. And I think we need to change this from trigger to just like something more continuous, which again, I don't know how to use this, so there you go. Let's try that on here too. Yeah, so again, you see how I'm kind of just going, oh, let's do this, let's try this, let's check this out, see what that does. A lot of it's experimentation, right? So the basics of like your 303 sound is a square or a saw wave with a low pass filter or band pass filter that has a high resonance and quite a lot of drive and distortion built into it. And then from there you can kind of just do whatever the hell you want and find something that sounds good to you or fits with your mix. So I hope you guys learned something today. For those who know this synth better than I do, I just started, this is the second time I've opened it up. You know, make fun of me, let me know how awful of a tutorial this was, or the fact that I didn't even know how to change waveforms. Unbelievable. But I hope you guys learned something, and yeah, we'll see you next time.